Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, where we explore the machines that shape the way we ride, travel, and live with motorcycles. Today we're diving into one of Honda's most balanced and practical offerings in the middleweight world, the 2025 Honda NC750X. This is a bike designed for real riders in the real world, not just spec sheet battles or bragging rights. If you're searching for a motorcycle that can commute through crowded streets during the week, stretch its legs on weekend tours, and deliver comfort, efficiency, reliability, and a modern riding experience, the NC750X might just be the machine that deserves your attention. The moment you approach the 2025 NC750X, you notice Honda's new take on its design language. It carries a sharper, more angular look compared to previous generations, making the bike feel more adventurous and more confident on the road before you even turn the key. Honda has made sustainability one of the core themes for this generation. Several exterior components including the fairing, windscreen, and some of the trim pieces now use eco-friendly Durabio resin. What's impressive is that Honda has gone beyond simple recycled plastics. This is a high-quality, bio-based material that still feels premium, durable, and clean. The fact that it's now color-infused gives the bike a deeper visual finish, showing Honda's dedication to modern, environmentally conscious manufacturing while keeping aesthetics sharp. Swinging a leg over the bike reveals a comfortable and naturally upright riding position. The seat height remains approachable at around 800 mm, welcoming riders of various heights without making anyone feel intimidated. The handlebars fall exactly where they should, giving you a commanding vision of the road ahead. The design of the fuel tank area remains one of the NC750X's most iconic features. Instead of a traditional tank, you're greeted with the cleverly integrated storage compartment. It still maintains its generous 23-liter volume, large enough to fit a full-face helmet, a small backpack, or your daily essentials. For commuters, this is pure gold. No need for an external top box if you don't want one, no need to strap bags every day, and no worrying about rain soaking your items. It's one of the most practical conveniences Honda has ever introduced on a motorcycle, and it continues to set the NC750X apart from almost every other bike in this displacement range. The handling stays comfortable and predictable thanks to the show of 41mm front forks and ProLink rear suspension. Honda hasn't tried to overcomplicate the suspension with too many adjustments, and honestly, that works in its favor. The focus here is stability, simplicity, and comfort. Combined with the redesigned 17-inch lightweight aluminum wheels, the bike feels responsive yet planted, making it suitable for riders who want confidence across city corners, highway curves, or long-distance touring. One of the key upgrades for 2025 comes in the braking system. Honda has moved from a single front disc to a dual 296mm disc setup. This instantly gives you more stopping power and, more importantly, better brake feel. For a bike in this class, especially one designed to carry luggage or occasionally ride with a passenger, this improvement significantly enhances safety and confidence. When you turn on the ignition, the new 5-inch full-color TFT display lights up with crisp, modern graphics. This screen is not just a cosmetic update, it's a functional upgrade as well. With Honda's RoadSync connectivity, riders can pair their smartphones for navigation, music control, voice assistance, and call management. The handlebar-mounted backlit switch makes it easy to navigate through functions without having to take your eyes off the road. This blend of technology and safety helps bring the NC750X into the present era, keeping it competitive with more expensive bikes. Now let's talk about what really matters, the engine and performance. Powering the 2025 Honda NC750X is the familiar 745 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin, designed with a long-stroke layout that prioritizes torque in the low and mid-rev range. This engine produces roughly 43 kilowatts of power and 69 newton-meters of torque. On paper, these numbers may not sound mind-blowing, but on the road the delivery of torque is incredibly usable. Honda designed this bike for riders who want smooth pull from low speeds, effortless cruising, and stress-free power delivery rather than screaming at high RPM. The 270-degree crank gives the engine a pleasant, pulsing feel without harsh vibrations, thanks to the dual balancer shafts keeping things refined and comfortable. Fuel efficiency remains one of the NC750X's strongest characteristics. With an average consumption of about 3.6 L/100 km, riders can expect impressive range from the 14-liter fuel tank. This is a motorcycle that can get close to 400 kilometers on a full tank under realistic riding conditions. For commuters and long-distance riders, that's a genuine advantage. Not only does it save money at the pump, but it also reduces the number of fuel stops on long trips, something you really appreciate when riding far from urban areas. The throttle-by-wire system allows multiple riding modes: sport, standard, and rain, along with a customizable user mode. These modes alter engine response, traction control behavior, and power delivery, allowing riders to tune the bike to their preference. Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, adds a safety cushion by monitoring traction and preventing wheel slip in wet or loose conditions. It's subtle, unobtrusive, and works in the background without interfering with the natural feel of the ride. Transmission options remain one of the most unique elements of the NC750X. Riders can choose between the standard 6-speed manual gearbox or Honda's dual-clutch transmission, DCT. The manual version comes with an assist slipper clutch for smoother downshifts and reduced lever effort. But it's the DCT that often steals the spotlight. For 2025, Honda refined the low-speed performance of the DCT system using lessons learned from the Africa Twin. The result is smoother engagement, smarter gear selection, and better performance in stop-and-go traffic. For new riders, city commuters, or anyone who enjoys the convenience of clutchless riding without sacrificing motorcycle feel, the DCT remains a compelling option. On the road, the NC750X feels predictable, composed, and relaxing to ride. It's not built to be aggressive or overly sporty; instead, it delivers harmony between rider and machine. The bike shines in everyday scenarios, weaving through traffic effortlessly, cruising highways at stable RPM, and holding its line confidently through corners. It's not trying to be the fastest or the flashiest, but it stands out because it feels so well-rounded. Riders often mention how fatigue-free the experience is, even on longer journeys. The seat padding, upright ergonomics, and smooth engine all work together to create a motorcycle that encourages you to keep riding longer. The color lineup for the 2025 model adds a fresh visual identity. Earth Ivy Ash Green and Earth Black provide rugged, mature tones suited for adventure-minded riders, while Fighting Red and Matte Pearl Glare White add sporty, energetic appeal. Combined with improved styling details and revised body contours, the NC750X looks modern from every angle. All these improvements and design choices haven't gone unnoticed. The bike received recognition at the Red Dot Design Awards for its combination of practicality, sustainability, and visual appeal. This award highlights what many riders already know: the NC750X isn't just functional, it's thoughtfully crafted to balance form and function. As for pricing, it varies by country, but generally the 2025 NC750X remains positioned as an affordable, value-packed middleweight motorcycle. In some markets, including parts of Europe and Africa, pricing sits around the equivalent of $150,000 to $170,000 PKR in regional comparison, though actual numbers depend on local taxes and dealership fees. So that wraps up our full ride-through of the 2025 Honda NC750X. If you enjoyed this deep dive review, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Bike Culture Hub for more motorcycle breakdowns, and drop a comment below. Let me know, would you choose the manual version for classic control or the DCT for effortless riding? Thanks for being here, ride safe, and keep building the culture with us, one bike at a time.